According to the Society for Women's Health Research, approximately 6,000 women reach menopause each day. It's a normal part of aging and happens about a year after a woman has her last menstrual cycle. There could soon be new treatment options for women going through this change. Now, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration is removing its black box warning labels on hormonal replacement therapy medications for menopause. According to the FDA, women have used hormonal replacement therapy for decades, but usage declined in the early 2000s after a study found a very small risk of a breast cancer diagnosis. WBTV's Rachel Richardson is speaking with providers and learning more about what this change could mean for women.
In addition to starting the process of removing those warning labels, the FDA has also announced that they are approving 2 new treatment options for menopause symptoms. I spoke with healthcare professionals about the difference that these steps can make in women's healthcare. After more than 20 years of concern around hormonal replacement therapy treatments, the Food and Drug Administration announced that it's removing black box warnings, the highest safety warning that medication can have from the FDA for HRT drugs. Dr. James Hubbard is an OBGYN at Piedmont Medical Center, and he says that he and others have always believed this was an effective treatment.
I think this is a vindication of most OBGYNs in the country, because we've always believed that it's a safe treatment, and I have encouraged patients, as I'm sure a lot of my colleagues have as well, to go ahead and use it, because there's so many benefits and really not much risk.
In a release, the FDA explained that in the early 2000s, a Women's Health Initiative study found a statistically non-significant increase in risk for a breast cancer diagnosis. The average age of women in the study was 63 years and older. The FDA says that women were over the average age when women experience menopause and were given a hormone that's not in use anymore. Dr. Hubbard says new research shows that HRT could help detect breast cancer sooner.
It doesn't cause breast cancer, but if you have receptors, it helps them bring them out earlier. So in a way, it actually saves lives from breast cancer, because you catch it early. That's going to happen anyway, and you can do a lumpectomy and treat a person without having to do the chemo and mastectomy and the rest of it.
Dr. Claire Bowles is a menopause specialist with Novant Health. She shares that while this was a big development, she cautions that people should be aware of misinformation around HRT's impacts on heart and cognitive health. She always recommends evidence-based guidance.
We do not think that hormone replacement prevents dementia, and we do not think we don't have the data to show that it prevents heart disease.
She says she's glad that this has sparked more conversations around women's health and menopause, and hopes that it will lead to more.
Women have powered this movement, which is fantastic, and have brought this subject to the forefront of getting the black box warning removed. And I think this will further studies in this area.
In York County, Rachel Richardson, WBTV, on your side.